Hello everyone, Shinto Bean here playing some more Warhammer Combat Cards Ranked Mode. For this match we are going to be playing as Chaos using one of my personal favorite warlords, Skulltaker. And he has enjoyed several buffs over the past few months, increasing his health, making him a lot more durable. And of course he has pretty high damage when you include the effects of his special rule, which will kill off any enemy that is at 25 or less health when you make a melee attack. So for our heavy hitters in here, we've got two very powerful berserkers, Karn the Betrayer and the Hellbrute. They're pretty similar. The Hellbrute has more health and a little bit higher ranged attack, but slightly lower melee, but both of them can gain an incredible amount of damage through their berserk rage. Obsidius Mallix is another strong option. He's got Furious Charge, which of course combos with a special rule, so he can deal a lot of damage. And then we've got, the rest are pretty much just support units. We've got the Plague Surgeon, which you want to combo with the Berserkers to heal them up. We've got Karnak, which is pretty useful with the outflank. And then the new Flesh Hound with Scout, which can increase your melee attack as well when it deploys. And then finally we've got the little Bloodletter. This is not a great card, but the Deathblow can come in handy if you're up against shields and whatnot. So let's go ahead and, oh, forgot about the Demonette. One more little unit in there, the 3-point Demonette with Taunt. That one can come in handy as well. So let's go ahead and deploy, and we'll see how Skulltaker does here. Now when he was first released, I think Skulltaker was kind of underperforming. Not really the strongest warlord, but more recently he's definitely a very strong option if you have those powerful melee bodyguards at a high enough level. Now we are up against Watch Captain Artemis, so we're going to have to be careful when deploying our units. And he is at level 8, it's a very high level warlord there. So we're going to put down the Bloodletter first, and actually that might have been a mistake because, well, we'll see how many shields they have and whether they come out at the beginning or later on. I'm going to put down the Demonette. So right off the bat they have the Assault Terminator with the, I think that was triple shields there. So that's going to take a little while to get through. Actually, shields are a very good counter to Skulltaker, so we'll see how it goes here. I'm not too optimistic about this, in all honesty. I really don't think I'm going to be able to deal with the amount of shields that this deck has, but only one way to find out. The damage from this enemy's special rule was pretty low there, so we didn't take too much from that, fortunately. But these low health bodyguards are going to be dying very quickly. Got the Decapitation taking out the Ancient on the first turn, and the Demonette goes down. So let's see, Karn does have a ranged attack. The ranged units will at least be able to knock out the shields a little bit, so I'm just going to put down Karn over on the left side. Here comes some more shields. I think that's a double shield there with the Blade Guard Veteran. The damage from the special rule did hit Obsidius that time. And they got just a weak ranged attack. Of course, that Assault Terminator is also debuffing melee, but it doesn't really matter because they have so many shields that we're not going to be dealing any damage at all either way. So I'm going to go for the melee attack, and the Bloodletter will die, so hopefully we'll be able to take out a few more shields with that. I guess most of the shields had already been knocked out by the melee attacks here. So not exactly the best use of Deathblow. Finally got through all those shields somehow. And let's see, I think we're going to put down the Hellbrute over on this side. See how that goes. The Hellbrute does have a ton of health, but of course Watch Captain Artemis can deal a whole lot of damage and take down those big guys very quickly with his special rule. Hopefully the healing from our Plague Surgeon will be able to counter that at least a little bit. When he deploys, I'll go ahead with another melee attack here. Going to be able to decapitate the Terminator. And not the greatest amount of damage, thanks to that debuff that we suffered. Now they still have 4 bodyguards remaining, so not looking great. They got the Fear, so that's going to be further reducing the damage here. 38 damage to Obsidius, and he is going to die. They're going for the melee attack. So the Hellbrute will be able to take down the Blade Guard veteran, and Obsidius gets destroyed there. Okay. Alright, this is not looking too bad, actually. We're going to put down the healer. Go ahead and heal up our berserkers here. Quite a bit of healing there, thanks to the high level on the Plague Surgeon. That was the right choice, I think, because the Plague Surgeon will be taking the damage from their psychic attacks. Meanwhile, we can just go to town in the left and center lanes. I'm guessing they're going to go psychic. That would make the most sense. We'll see if they have any other psychers in there. If they have now Stormcaller, that could be a little painful, although the Psionic Blast would actually trigger the Berserk. So we'll see what the final bodyguard is deploying here, and it is Torgerdon. Okay, so that's actually a pretty good counter. So it's going to be, they're going to be debuffing the ranged. They got Fear as well, and that's a huge psychic attack. I think we are going to be forced to go for the ranged attack here, actually. And normally we could actually deal a lot of damage with the ranged, but unfortunately, once again, the shields are blocking a lot of that damage. And we'll see if they go melee here or continue with the psychic. I think they'll probably go melee because the Plague Surgeon is at very low health. So I think Karn is going to get destroyed by the Fist of Tor. And there it is. He is destroyed. Now we will be able to take down the Reaver Lieutenant and bring out Watch Captain Artemis, though. So we do have 2 bodyguards remaining, and I think we can just keep... In fact, actually, this is working out pretty well because we got a big melee buff coming this turn from the outflank and then the scout. And the Hellbrute has had... It's been powering up here, getting more attack also from the damage that it just took. So 124 melee attack, getting increased even more through the outflank and scout, able to deal 190 damage and destroy Artemis while he's being flanked by these shielded bodyguards. Of course, there was no way we were getting through these shields and the health there, but fortunately we don't have to. We can just go straight for the enemy warlord. And even if the Hellbrute had died there, I think we still would have won because Skulltaker also does a lot of damage. And so, fortunately, they did have a few weak links in there, the Reavers, which are pretty solid, durable cards with the Fear, but a little easier to take down, I think, than those triple shielded units. So there you go, Skulltaker. A whole lot of fun. A very aggressive and powerful warlord, and I just like his playstyle a lot. So let me know if you play this guy and if you use a different sort of build with him. But thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.